for Colors Day kind of come to a close as far as the queen, her court, pictures, etc. And I was looking at, again, those that are watching, go to pgtigersonline.com, go to the comments page, let us know where you're watching from. We got Phil Hudspeth. He's watching from Georgia again. He says he'll be here in person. Said he'll be here in person next week. And
right.
And he was wondering about the webcast. Right now, the webcast is not scheduled. I need to chat with Mr. Bond about that for next week. But the next webcast schedule on the front page, it will be the, boy, I just lost my place there. Let me look that back up. Well, next week, the games we do have is at Lincoln will be a key game. And Lincoln tonight, we'll go through some of that in a little bit, some of the other games that are there tonight. But the game next Tuesday will be at Lincoln. It'll be Pea Ridge next week, Lance, and so that'll be huge when you think about tonight's game. And Pea Ridge tonight's playing the conference leader, Lincoln, and so tonight's going to be a critical game for Prairie Grove in the sense that if they could find a way, and if you remember, and I'm going to let you go through some stats when we played Gravette last time, that game went down to the wire. We were battling in there at the very end. As I got off track just a little bit there. Our next webcast scheduled is Ozark on February the 4th. Ozark on February the 4th is the next scheduled webcast. And next week's game will be at Lincoln, at Pea Ridge. Both games, Prairie Grove, and you and I have talked about this a little bit, top to bottom. The conference, especially the top six, there's not a lot of difference. Those teams are very, very close. Lincoln tonight, they're going to be at Pea Ridge, a big game.
That'll be a tough game, I think, for Lincoln. They've really dominated this season in our conference. But I tell you, I think Pea Ridge is going to give them a run for their money tonight.
Yeah, I would say they've dominated only in the sense that they've won the games.
Right.
All their games,
Exactly.
have been relatively close. I think they did surprise Gravette a little bit, kind of beat Gravette pretty well. But with us, Farmington, and Pea Ridge the first time.
Yep.
Those games have been awfully close for Lincoln, and I think that Pea Ridge on their home court could give them some problems. I think it's going to be close. Another game in the conference tonight that we'll keep our eye on a little bit is Farmington and Gentry. Now Gentry hasn't won any but they gave Gravette a good game last week.
They
Only
sure
losing
did.
by 10. Farmington, they're second place in the conference. And then Ozark and Berryville, they're playing tonight down in Ozark. And then, of course, our game has a lot of implications on how 4 out of 3, 4, and 5 seed may play out right now. And Lance, you got some stats from the last time that we played Gravette. Let's talk a little bit about that.
I was kind of looking over those, and it's not all that much difference as far as field goal percentage. Gravette shot 49%. We shot 42%. In our field goal 2-point range, we were shooting 56%, which is really good, and Gravette shot 57%. So they outshot us a lot, but I tell you where it's really come down to the last couple of games is free throws. We have really struggled in free throws. Against the last time I played Gravette, we were 2 for 7 at 29%, and they were 52% from the line. So that's a huge difference. And even last game,
right,
we really struggled at the line, so it's going to be super important that we make those shots tonight.
Well, one of the things you just showed there, them going 52% from the line, 52% is not great, but when you get 21 shots, I got 11.
11
we were
21.
2 of 7.
That's right.
And so, that was a big difference as they got to the line. Now, some of those came down towards the very end of the game,
right,
where we were having to foul and get them to the line. But it looks like
when it comes down to it, even at the end of the game, we've really got to work.
And here comes Terrence Pierce and the rest of the Gravette Lions and their fans, which are right here. We're sitting right in the midst of their section, and they're up on their feet, clapping as their team comes to midcourt to prepare for their warm-ups. Also, when we played them the first time, Lance, Terrence Pierce really came on strong down the stretch. That first part of the game, we held him fairly well in check. I mean,
we did.
And then he hit some big, huge, critical shots down the end, and ended up, I believe, with 23 points, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, 23 points last time. I was trying to look and see if I could break it down by quarter, because I want to say we held him.
He hit about 10 points in that fourth quarter alone. It may have been even more than that.
Yeah, I don't show it individually.
And here come the Prairie Grove Tigers out to the midcourt.
Oh, yeah, hang on. I do have it individually. Right here. Pierce. We held him to 5 points. Let's see, 5 and 7 points in the first half is what we held him to. And so then for him to come back and have 23, that's pretty impressive. But we gotta really take stock in him tonight, keep him held to bay. I was watching. You were talking about watching those junior high players tonight. Boy, they were
hitting a lot of threes.
Yeah,
for
they were.
The JV team
They
definitely
were.
was.
Well, McKay's dressed out tonight.
Yeah.
Dressed out, warming up.
Warming up.
We may need him in the end here.
If you need a three-pointer or half court, he might be the guy to go to. I'll tell you.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Man, he was all smiles today, buddy.
Yeah, it was a great day for the kids at school, and I'll tell you, I was sitting next to Gretchen during the festivities earlier today here at the school, and she kind of whispered to me. She said, "How many of these have we been to?" And we've been coming to these things for 10 or 12 years, and we see these things, and it's just we see so many great traditions. And
oh yeah,
we neither one of us were born here or raised here, but we've been here now 20 years, and this Prairie Grove place just feels like home, and it's all family here. We all just seem to stick together and be together. It's a great place to live, and great festivities today.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I'm kind of watching Jacob a little bit. Jacob warming up, just kind of dunked one a little bit. Kind of laid it up there, laid it in. So I'm hoping that he'll, if he's going to dunk one tonight, that he'll take it home and dunk it. Make it count tonight.
I don't know if we will see him do that again or not, because he got in a little bit.
Yeah.
I bet he got in a little bit of hot water on that.
He did.
I got to tell you, I understand that you want to get the points, but had he completed that dunk with no with no penalty or no foul or technical or whatever, the place would have come down.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
That would have been a big momentum gain for them.
Well,
so.
I'm going to tell you, I watched a different team. Play Tuesday night. They were on fire. They were hustling. I got to mention again, Tanner Purcell.
Oh,
turned it on hustle-wise. And, man, just if they'll play tonight like they played Tuesday night towards the end of the game, I don't think there'll be a problem with us getting a win tonight.
Well, I think one of the keys, Lance, the other night is we never – and it's been like this in all the games that we played in. We've been in the games in the last minute. This time it turned our way. We made a couple big shots down the stretch, made a couple big defensive stops, and that was a big key. Went back and watched the webcast, and I don't know that I've ever said Tanner Purcell as many times in a row as I did. I just kept saying his name, and his father was giving me a little bit of a hard time, but he did play an amazing. And, I don't want to take anything. Another person that played really fantastically down the stretch the other night was Big Dylan Sainer.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. He showed up to play as well. Dylan came in to the game right at the beginning, had 19 points, was hitting 41% of his shots. I did a great job really working that inside. I've kind of got a little thing here with shows all the inside, the X's and the O's, and, man, he was working that inside, that's for sure.
And that's where you want him shooting the ball. And then although he struggled a little bit from the line the other night, he's a good free throw shooter typically. And so if he can work hard inside and get to the line, he can score and be a big scoring asset to the team.
Yeah, he got fouled a lot. He got fouled a lot last game.
Well, I'll tell you, as we prepare tonight for the game, you know, the players tonight for Gravette that we really, I mean, of course, Terrence Pierce is, you know, I think I read in the paper he is the all-time leading scorer
Yes.
in Gravette history. He passed that mark a week or two ago, and congratulations to him. He's an excellent basketball player. But in talking to Gravette, as of late, they didn't look like the Gravette that we saw early in the season. Gravette, in a game against Farmington a few weeks ago, I don't know the details other than I know he pulled a couple of the starters in the middle of the game.
Right.
And they had the lead when that happened, and then they lost to Farmington. Those players were back for the game against Lincoln, and Lincoln beat them with those players, and then they struggled the other night against Gentry. So they've kind of not been themselves of late. Of course, I want to see a good game, but it wouldn't hurt us if they didn't find that rhythm tonight. But everybody has to come to play for us to make this thing work for Prairie Grove tonight. And we played them a very good game. I hope we have the same intensity that we had when we played in Gravette a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I think we will. I think you'll see a difference tonight. The guys, looks like they're hitting a lot of shots warming up. Our Prairie Grove is, so that's a good thing.
Well, I think, you know, the one thing is I think that fouls will be a critical thing tonight. We want to keep our big men in the game. We'll be challenged from them definitely from time to time on the inside.
You know, I got to kind of go back to that first time we played at Gravette. Things got a little heated there. So I hope that that's all smoothed out and over. Won't bring you that animosity or
no, you don't want. Yeah, you hope that doesn't happen. But I hope the intensity to play is really there. You want to see them play with intensity. Well, let's take a commercial break, and we'll be back here for some final thoughts and the starting lineups.
PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. But what does that mean to you? It means that you get to keep up with all your sporting events associated with Prairie Grove Athletics on a website furnished and maintained by PG Telco. It means that the folks at PG Telco have an interest in you, your kids, your school, and your community. And they're focused on progress. They're committed to bringing you the very latest in technology for your home or your office. For telephone, internet, long distance, or direct TV, think PG Telco. Built on community, focused on progress. I wonder if Buck Lewis had any idea as to what he was starting when he sold his first Ford back in 1946. He was on the square in Fayetteville. Then Tom and Herb Lewis made the move to the current location on North College back in 1969. But through all those years, a Lewis has always been at the helm, and that tradition continues today. It's that kind of family value and heritage that makes Lewis Automotive the place to buy your next vehicle. Be it a Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, or Jeep, new or used, you can still find a Lewis standing behind every single deal. Award-winning service, 6 locations and over 1,000 vehicles. It's amazing. A lot has changed, but the Lewis heritage and tradition continues. Lewis Automotive, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas since 1946. CLOROX. Just hearing the name and you automatically think of the word clean, and CLOROX is a lot more than just bleach. The CLOROX family of products has something for the home, the business, professional grade, and more. No matter what the environment, CLOROX has the product you need to meet your unique challenges. From the bathroom and the kitchen with Pine Sol and 409 to the laundry room with the standard CLOROX bleach, and even if you're on the go with the CLOROX wipes, you know the name stands for clean. Dirt and germs don't stand a chance as long as you're equipped with the family of CLOROX products. CLOROX, proud sponsors of Tiger Athletics and activities. Everett Chevrolet is the home of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road today, the Chevy Silverado. And the 2014 Silverado has been totally redesigned, and it's better than ever before. And right now, the selection of Silverados at Everett Chevrolet has never been better. Two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, extended cab, crew cabs, and every color you can imagine with options to die for. So make the short drive to Everett Chevrolet just off of I-540 at Elm Springs Road. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chevrolet.
Okay, we're back, and it looks like we're ready for the starting lineups for tonight's game. we're going to have the national anthem by our choir led by Miss Katie Young. And
we'll have a moment of silence followed by our national anthem and the alma mater. Please remain standing for all the selections. A moment of silence, please.
well, Lance, that was a great rendition of the national anthem that our choir did, and
they do a great job.
And now they are singing the alma mater, and in tradition, Prairie Grove alumni and students sway back and forth.
Great crowd here tonight, man. Great crowd.
Lance, I love it. This place hadn't been this packed in quite some time, and I've been here when it's been like this for games, big games, district tournaments, but it's been a few years since I've seen it this packed on both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, the Prairie Grove side is just absolutely filled to capacity, and even here on the Gravette side it is, and they've taken away a few of the bleachers, and so you got a lot of people standing.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a great crowd tonight. I think it's going to make a difference in the game tonight. Maybe we'll have a 6-man on the court tonight.
So here we go as we get ready for tonight's game and the starting lineups. Here it is for the Gravette Lions. Number 2, Travis Van Otterloo. Number 4, Max Greenway. Number 10, their superstar, Terrence Pierce. Number 25, number 35, Cole Turner. And number 44, Otto Troutner. And Troutner is a force inside, and that's why we got to keep our big men out of foul trouble. Now the starting lineups for the Prairie Grove Tigers. 0-0, Tanner Purcell, and boy, did he have a game the other night, Lance.
Yes, sir, he sure did. Excited to see what he's going to do tonight.
Ty Tice, boy, he hit some big shots down the stretch the other night against Berryville. Parker Galligan has been playing fantastic the last few games. Number 22, Derek Arguello, great to see your son, Lance, come out, hit some big shots to start the game the other night. And then Big Dylan Sainer, he ended up with 18 the other night and really was the big scorer for us down the stretch. And here we go. You know, I imagine if you're a Gravette fan, you're like, okay, we want our Gravette team back that we saw early in the season.
Right.
They want to see them play hard. They know because there was a little bit of tension at the end of that last game that might be what they need to turn around and got it going on the track. Prairie Grove felt like they got back in that game, had a chance to, at that time, beat the conference leader. Not quite able to do so. They know they can play with them, though, and I think this is going to be – I want to see the intensity played. That's what I want to see tonight, Lance.
That's right. We've got to come out firing, our shots, hitting everything we can. We've got to come out playing good defense, and we can do that tonight.
Well, Troutner and Sainer to tip. Boy, they're ready to go. And Sainer gets the tip, and it goes to Ty Tice. And I tell you, our student section's up tonight. They're fired up. This looks like it's going to be a fun night tonight. There is Purcell inside, no good. Rebound. Oh, he battles back. He knocks it back out to Tice. We get a second chance.
That's what we got to do. We got to play tough inside. We got to make our baskets tonight inside.
Well, and get those loose balls. When you get those extra opportunities, it's big. There's Tice driving, gives it to big Sainer. Sainer up, no good, gets his own rebound, back up. Dylan Sainer's battling inside. He's starting where he left off the other night. Hey! Tigers strike first, 2-0. Van Otterloo at the top of the key. And boy. And it gives it up to Troutner. Nice give that time by Pierce. You know, Pierce is a scorer. He knows people are going to key on him, and then he's got to be able to look for the open man. Did a nice job that time of getting it to Troutner, who got a pretty easy basket.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go ahead and shoot that, but he dished that off just at the right time.
And now they feed it inside, knocked away that time by Troutner. Ball lands in the hands of Van Otterloo. He gets it back to Troutner. Troutner's down, and he gets the easy basket. 4-2, Gravette.
You know, I want to say that Troutner did a great job last game, too, getting those inside hits like that.
Well, that's where you want. That's a high percentage shot.
Yeah, it is.
And as good as Pierce is, and he is good. Now they're going to get it inside. Gets him in the air. Oh, almost an and one. Sainer knows he got. Oh, what do they call him?
They called a walk on Dylan.
They called a walk on Dylan. I thought we were going to get an and one. Well,
that's what we need. We need him in foul trouble real quick. We need Troutner.
And there's Pierce for three. No good. Rebound goes to Tice. Tice looking. Wanted to see if he had some help. There's Purcell for three. No good. Bounce around. Sainer up. No good. Rebound Troutner. Well, Sainer's getting the ball and getting it inside, just not able to convert right now. There's Pierce. He drives, nice job, and an and one.
Yeah, if he gets around you like that, he's going to score.
Yeah, he did a nice job there by Pierce, and it's 6-2 Lions. Purcell picks up his first foul, first team foul. First foul of the game comes at 5:57 in the first quarter. Actually, they gave the foul to Parker Galligan.
Oh, they did. They sure did.
And Parker just looked. He just looked at the ref. And Pierce missed a free throw. That's unusual. He looked at the ref like, me? I got called for the foul? He wasn't even near the ball. The same thing happened the other night.
Yeah, it did. It did.
They're trying to work it inside to Sainer. We're seeing that already. There's Arguello. Oh, he went back, couldn't quite get it to him. And now, good ball movement. Gets it inside. There's Sainer back out to Ty Tice for three. No good. Rebound goes to Troutner. Stolen by Tice. And a foul is going to be on, I think, Gravette, number 4.
No. Is it on Gravette?
Max Greenway.
Okay, good.
Max Greenway with the foul. Their first foul on the Lions tonight. 5:24 to go here in the first. It's 6-2 the Lions. There's Tice. Sainer gets it in. Now it's out. Arguello thought about the three. Purcell drives. Gets it back there. Back up, no good. Arguello. Whoa. Arguello battled inside hard. Number one, didn't get the foul, and two, I think the boos are, that ball should have been easily out on the Lions that time. I mean, he blocked a shot.
Yep.
I think he blocked the shot, and Pierce hit it as well.
Yep.
Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Arguello. Well, Prairie Grove's kind of lucky to have missed this many shots up front and not only be down by 4 points. So, need to start making some of these baskets on this end. They're trying to get it inside to Sainer. We've seen that already tonight. You know, Troutner's a good size. He's definitely doesn't have the weight that Dylan has as far as size and muscle. but he's just as tall, and Saner's going to work him hard inside.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of pushing going on in there, trying to get position.
And there's Saner left alone, up and good. Dylan Saner. Dylan was close to 3 seconds that time. He was good there for a little while. 6-4 as we're just halfway through the first quarter. Tigers trail 6-4, and now Troutner, he's working inside himself. And there, floater on the way, no good. Saner with the rebound. Nice shot that time by Cole Turner, just not able to fall. Arguello, Parker was open for just a moment. There's Ty Tice for three. Bottom!
That's it. Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Bottom! 7-6. The Tigers
Here we go.
take the lead.
That's what we needed. We needed that first real big score like that to get us going.
7-6, Tigers lead, 3.5 minutes to go. There's a long one by Pierce. No good. Rebound's going to go to big Dylan Saner. And now goes out to Tice.
Well, he shot that one from way out here.
You know, between him and what was the young man? He walked. He did walk. What was the big the young man from Berryville tonight? Carr.
Yeah, Carr.
Carr. I mean, Carr was shooting from the paws.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. And hitting.
Yeah. And Pierce will find that range tonight himself. He's too good of a shooter. He's not going to miss those all night. 7-6, the Tigers lead. Purcell. Now Arroyo picks up Pierce. Otterloo gets it rolls it in this time. Cole Turner gets that one to fall, and it's 8-7. Gravette leads Prairie Grove. 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Well, it's loud in here tonight, Lance, and big crowd, and both teams kind of filling each other out. There's Galligan gets it inside to Purcell. Purcell battles. Not a great shot, but he gets it in.
We'll take it.
I tell you what, that was awkward kind of shot, but he gets it in, and
It
it's
was.
9-8.
That was kind of a backwards turnaround switcheroo shot. We'll take it.
There is Turner. He gets it to Pierce. Pierce drives, gives it up, and one is.
Wow.
Troutner's going to go to the line for an and one. Arguello with the foul. Arguello stands at 5'9", Troutner at 6'7", so that was a
little bit of a height difference there.
Yeah, Storley comes in. He's going to give us a couple of more inches on the inside, and a second free throw missed. And it's 10-9. So they've missed a couple of free throws.
Yeah, they have.
Lance.
Yeah, they have.
Well, we can use a lot of that. Arguello.
Wide open.
I'm surprised he didn't take that one. And look at that, and that's okay.
Hey, that's great. Great right there.
Ty Tice to Leighton Smith. It's 11-10.
That was a great look. Great look. If only Leighton could dunk it.
And now that's Greenway. He gets it to Pierce. Pierce picked up, and now Van Otterloo inside, and it rolls in for him.
Well, what an answer back.
Nice job, and a good, Pierce is going to look for that open man, and if he can do that, Lance, we'll struggle. Because if we can try to shut him down, which is going to be hard to do, he's going to be looking for the open man, able to get it to him. There's Storley looking inside to Saner. Arguello pulls up, about a 15-footer, rattles it home. Hey, 13-12. It's a battle. A minute and 15 to go here in the first, and it's going back and forth. I think the lead's changed 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
already.
it has. It has.
Pierce gets it to Turner. Turner over to Van Otterloo, back to Turner. There's Greenway. He thought about the shot. Now he gets it into Troutner, who's been camping in the lane. Stolen by Ty.
Stolen by Ty.
Oh, Coach Ed, he didn't like that.
No, he didn't. Was that a shot or was that a pass?
I think it was a pass. And there is Greenway. Shot short, goes to Saner, and now it's out to Tice, who gets it over the line quickly. Big, long three-pointer. Almost good, no good. Rebound goes to Troutner. Boy, Tice, that was deep, but he was on the mark just to slightly hit that rim there. Oh, he almost got him a steal. There's Van Otterloo, thought about the shot. Turner gets it to Pierce. There's Turner, about a 16-footer off the mark, goes to Saner. 13 seconds to go.
Dylan's being a force there to rebound tonight.
6 seconds. Ties for 3. Off the mark. Take it back up. Shot on the way. Oh, what about a foul? Oh! Oh!
No foul.
No foul called. Wow. Well, what a first quarter. There was a lot of action in the first one. The Tigers lead 13-12. We'll be back after this message.
Love God, love others, and serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether it's supporting missionaries in Japan or on the Ivory Coast of Africa or doing mission work in Guatemala or building homes in Mississippi or Alabama or the fun for the entire family of Upward Basketball, you'll find the members seeking to show our love for God through our love for our neighbors. If you're looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times with services on Sunday at 9 and 10:30. And trust us, we have plenty of activities for the kids. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, and serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
Okay, we're back. First quarter scoring. Tice with 3. Purcell with 2. Leighton Smith with 2. Arguello with 2. And Sainer with 4. That's our 13 for the Gravette Lions. Troutner with 6, Van Arderloo with 2, Pierce with 2, and Turner with 2. Gravette has the possession arrow. They'll get the ball to start the second quarter. 13-12, and it was close and nip and tuck throughout the entire.
Yeah, Brad doublehead in, start the second quarter for Tigers.
Not a bad move by Coach Ed to give Sainer some rest, and he's got somebody who can kind of stand eye to eye. Nice save that time. Pierce knocks that one down. Nice hustle that time by Van Otterloo to keep that one alive, and it's 15-13, and Pierce knocks down his first 3. I'm sure it won't be his last. Get it to the inside, doublehead, misses that shot. Oh, that's one that doublehead will usually make. Got good position, just unable to convert. 15-13, Tigers trail. There's Pierce, shot on the way, and it's good. He's found his range, and he's found his shot. 17-13.
We've got to start playing some better defense there and got to score. Be careful on those.
And a nice job that time by number 14, Jackson Soul. On the floor, they're going to call Tice. I think that's the way he pronounces Soul. Soul would just knock the ball away that time from Leighton Smith. Tice with his foul, first, team third. Arguello comes in for Smith. And there is, the Lions have come out and scored 7 straight. They lead 19-13. They scored 7 in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Doublehead, looking inside, battling, turn, jumper on the way, high off the glass, and good by Bradley Doublehead, 19-15.
That was a real nice shot there by him. He took his time, he turned around, made a great shot.
That was old school right there.
It was.
Old school.
Definitely was old school.
And there, 14 bounces in. Jackson Soul gets the roll for himself, 21-15. Gravette's come out pretty hot here in the second quarter. Tigers need to stay pace. There's Tice. Thought about the 3. Van Arderloo gets out there on him. It's a kick. Could be a kick, and the Tigers going to get.
That would have been points right there.
Yeah, Derek had made a nice cut. Now, Bradley Doublehead did an admirable job there for a little 2 minutes. Gave chance for Sander to get a 2-minute
Hey,
rest.
he's our scorer for the second quarter so far.
And that was nice off the glass. Oh. There is Big Sainer looking. Goes up strong, and it's up and good. Dylan Sainer, 21-17, and we're working the inside against Troutner.
Yeah, we are, definitely. And I don't know why they're not calling him. He's coming forward with his hands up.
Pierce for 3, short. And Storley gets the rebound, out to Tice. Got to keep pace each time down. There's Tice looking, and now at the Big Sainer who's standing out top, gets it inside. There's a little bit of a mismatch there, and Storley takes advantage of it, goes over Pierce.
Yes, that was a great shot. That was another old school fadeaway jumper right there. That was nice. Nice job by Storley. Sizing up his opponent.
Storley's kind of an old soul on the court, I'm telling you. And stolen by Tice. with the Tigers with a chance to tie. Arguello tries to get down there, couldn't quite get there. Oh, Purcell thought about it. He's going to drive, and they're going to call the charge on Purcell. Late call. Neither ref really knew what to call.
Yeah, they're a little confused there.
Purcell with his first, team fourth foul. Gravette only has one foul.
Yeah, Austin White in, 6'7" junior in for the first time in the game.
Van Otterloo got it in, and that is Turner. And they lose it.
Turnover. We've got to do something with this ball now.
You mentioned that Austin White came in, and Austin turned it over. Tigers with a chance. 4:45 to go, down 21-19. There's Arguello. Tanner Purcell with the ball. Tigers being patient on offense. Tice, pull-up jumper, about a 15-footer, no good. Rebound's going to go to Storley. Ball knocked away by White. Galligan's coming in for Storley, and Storley did a nice job while he was in there tonight. So as people have come off the bench list, everyone's doing a good job.
Yeah, they are.
There's Arguello. Boy, I keep thinking he's going to make that slice, and there's Sainer goes up strong, and a foul is going to be on Austin White.
Yeah, he definitely had position there.
So the Tigers are going to go to the line for the first time tonight. Second team foul on the Lions, and Austin White's first foul.
Yeah, he had position on him that time. Definitely was going to shoot that, and glad he got the foul. Wish he would have made the shot.
Free throw good by Sainer. And the thing is, they're giving Troutner a little bit of break. We gave Sainer a break, and they're giving Troutner a little break now by bringing in Austin White, who stands 6'7".
Yes.
Sainer's second one rolls in for him, and we're all tied up at 21. So Prairie Grove withstands the 7-0 run and have gotten the game tied back. 5 seconds, and the Tigers defense holds them.
Great turnover. Great turnover right there, right at the right time. We needed that.
And the Tigers with a chance. 4:20 to go. Student section on their feet tonight. And now Galligan. Arguello for three, off the mark, and Galligan gets the rebound. Boy, and there's Sainer. Pull up, got the shot on the way, no good. The rebound is going to go. And Van Otterloo, oh, they're going to get Tice for the foul. That's going to be his second. Yeah, you saw that happening, and Arguello's going to come out. Leighton Smith comes in. I like Derek in there whenever they're pressing because he's so aggressive on the defensive end. Got a 5-second call a while ago. It's going to be close again. They get it into White, and now Van Otterloo, he's picked up by Tice, and they get it in and over the line. 21 all, 3:53 to go here in. Oh, Pierce, long three on the way. That's off the back, and Purcell gets the rebound. Purcell's going to bring it on down, gets it to Leighton Smith. Leighton pulls up a three-pointer.
It's in there.
Bottom! Oh! 24-21.
I saw that leave his hand in.
Yeah, it looked
Saw
good.
it leave his hand in. I got a perfect view from right here. That was beautiful.
Now the Tigers have scored 9 straight. 24-21, Tigers lead. That. Wow.
Man.
Leighton Smith battles. Nice move by Leighton. Off the mark, and Gravette gets the rebound. Coach Dustin Peters going to take a timeout. Let's take a timeout with them. 3:09, the Tigers lead 24-21.
You just bought that first home, or maybe the first new car, and you want it properly covered. Think Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence. Or maybe you just welcomed into the world that little gift of a child. You want to make sure that their future's secure. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Let's face it, you want someone local, someone that you know, someone that can be by your side when you need them to be there. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Home, life, auto, RV, boat, motorcycle insurance. Think Mark Spence, your local Shelter Insurance agent. Call 846-2999. 2999. That's 846-2999. Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence proudly support Tiger athletics and activities.
Well, Lance, we're back, and the Gravette Lions have the ball, and Van Arlou gets it. Arguello, Galligan, Sainer, Purcell, and Smith on the floor for the Tigers as we reach the 3-minute mark. Left to go in the first half.
Giving Ty a little break, letting him take a little breather.
And they should. He's got 2 fouls. Blocked shot by Galligan. Ho-ho! Arguello drives, and he's knocked away. Are they going to get a foul? They're going to get a foul.
Got a foul.
So Arguello will go to the line, and nice block by Mr. Parker Galligan.
Yes, sir. That was a great block. Good defense. Way to get in, got in front of him. That was great.
I'll tell you, our student section, all of them up tonight, Lance. Great to see them very much in the game. Arguello, first one on the way, off the rim, and so he'll get another shot. 24-21. Jacob Storley back in. Galligan comes off. Let's give him a hand because Galligan got the big block.
Yeah, it was a great block by Parker.
Here is Arguello with his second shot. Come on, Derek, knock this one down, pal. Second one on the way. This one rolls out. And so the Tigers come up empty after the block, and it's 24-21. There's Troutner back in the game, and Van Otterloo. There's Pierce. He's picked up by Purcell.
I thought he was going to pull up and shoot that.
I thought he was going to pull up and shoot it. Hey, he'd probably make it.
Yeah. 5 seconds. Oh, that was close.
Pierce. Now he gets it into Troutner. Troutner drives off the rim. No good. Storley with the rebound. And Arguello brings it down. We approach the 2-minute mark to go here in the first half. 2 minutes to go here in the first, and it's been a nip and tuck game all the way through.
Well, Jacob was open right then.
Just for a moment there, and then Soul kind of closed down in on him. Tigers should just take their time here. They got a 3-point lead. Need a good shot. Storley drives, pulls up, off the board, no good, gets his own rebound. On the floor, they're going to call number 44, Troutner, with a foul. That's the 14th foul, Troutner's first. And it looks like Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. Take a timeout with them. Let's take that timeout with them, and with 1:41 to go, the Tigers up 24-21.
Take a stroll down memory lane as you stride into Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake, where things are done the old-fashioned way. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and even late night, you'll find only the best. Breakfast to die for, a lunch offering fresh burgers and fries, and dinner platters that are sure to keep you coming back for more. And did we mention hand-dipped shakes, as well as a great selection of desserts? It all awaits you at Steak and Shake, located just south of the mall. Steak and Shake, life needs flavor.
Okay, the foul was on Troutner, was on the floor. It's 14 fouls on Gravette. Prairie Grove with 5. No one in serious foul trouble, although Tice has 2. And there's Sainer, goes up strong, no good. Rebound going to go. Nice defense that time by Troutner.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if that shouldn't have been a little bit of a foul because he came in on him.
Greenway almost loses it. There's Pierce. Pierce, floater, no good. It's going to go to Sainer. And now Arguello brings it down. 1:15 to go here in the first half. Tigers up 24-21.
I think for Pierce that was almost a wide open shot. He never had one of those.
I think he was surprised he was that open. Arguello out. We're down to 1 minute to go here in the first half. Tigers up 24-21. Storley gets it out. Arguello going to drive baseline. Gets it over to Sainer. Sainer lays it up and in. 26-21. Tigers have scored 11 straight.
That was a great look. Great look underneath the basket like that.
If you'll remember in Gravette that they hit big shots at the end of the quarters. They hit some threes at the end of the quarters were critical. We need to make sure here that we play tough D down the stretch. There's Pierce. 2-pointer off the back of the rim or the backboard. No good. Troutner makes a smart play. Nice play by Troutner. Give him credit. up in the air. He knocks it off Purcell's back.
We've got to have some major defense here to keep them from scoring before halftime.
29-27. We've kept them pretty quiet here for quite a while, and I say that, and Pierce is open with the three, knocks it down. You're not going to keep it. You're not going to keep him down long. 26-24. And now Purcell goes baseline, and they're going to call a charge with 16.7. And just as we had a 5-point lead, that's Purcell's second foul, and he's going to come out, and comes in Weston Phipps.
Yeah, both of his fouls are offensive fouls too tonight.
16.7 seconds. We just talked about how critical it was to play D down the stretch. Got to be careful, Hill, because they're in the 1-and-1 now.
Yeah, we don't need any dumb fouls.
Weston should pick him up, and it's 8 seconds.
That's a walk. He took a couple of steps right there.
Troutner, there it is. We talked about it.
Yep.
We talked about it.
Yep.
We said they did the same thing when we played them before. They hit a big shot at the buzzer. They get it again. It's all up at 26. We go to halftime. Prairie Grove Tigers 26, Gravette Lions 26. We'll be back after some messages.
Life can come at you from a lot of different directions, and you need to be prepared with the proper insurance. Let John Galligan of the Galligan Insurance Alliance make sure that you, your loved ones, and your home and all that's near and dear to you is properly covered. You see, the Galligan Insurance Alliance is an independent insurance agent and allows him the flexibility to shop the very best policy at the very best price, and this gives you the coverage and the peace of mind that you need at the rate that fits your budget. It's the best case scenario when it comes to covering all that is near and dear to you. Check them out on Facebook or drop by the website GalliganInsuranceAlliance.com. And you can always call 479-282-0605, 479-282-0605. The Galligan Insurance Alliance. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. But what does that mean to you? It means that you get to keep up with all your sporting events associated with Prairie Grove Athletics on a website furnished and maintained by PG Telco. It means that the folks at PG Telco have an interest in you, your kids, your school, and your community. And they're focused on progress. They're committed to bringing you the
and gentlemen, we have a very special presentation tonight. The Prairie High School Booster Club is all about enriching the student-athlete experience on the field or in the classroom. And we're here to support all the sports, not just in fundraising with our time, thanks to the many volunteers that supported the stands and in the classroom. And we're also proud to announce that our scholarships this year are moving forward, and we're going to triple the amount that we're going to be giving to the scholarship, and also able to double the amount of people. 2 boys and 2 girls. The first place girl will have $1,000, and little guy. The second place will have $500 apiece. And tonight, we're very proud to be able to present some checks to some of the sports here in Prairie Grove. Making their way to the court right now, the Vice President of the Prairie Grove High School Booster Club, John Callaghan, and the Treasurer, Blake Benson. Representing Prairie Grove, Coach Mike Green, and Dr. Alan Williams, and Ron Bond. First of all, we're proud to be able to present to the baseball team for field upgrades. Let's face it, these guys deserve it. They've made it to the state championship game. A check into the amount of $2,400 for the field upgrade. For our next presentation, we struck a deal with the city, and we're going to be able to get an ice machine that was going to be serving for softball and a whole lot more. A check presentation for $600 as that ice machine was going to effect this year. Also, very, very proud, our high school E-Slab. Many of you have been able to stay at home and watch high school football and basketball. That's thanks to the tireless labors of the high school E-Slab and the internet services they have provided. We want to also thank TG Telco. We're very proud of the high school Booster Club to be able to present to the E-Slab a check in the amount of $1,350 for their hard work.
That'll buy you not even a half a
And
Mac.
finally, going into the General Athletic Fund. Thanks to your work and your attendance for all the high school football games this year.
Bless you.
We're making a check presentation to the athletic department for $7,208.
She said you're
To
ignorant.
Coach Mike
You're
Green.
ignorant, right?
And as always, new blood, new ideas, and new volunteers are needed, and new membership ideas will be coming in the weeks and days to come. We want to thank you, all the students, athletes, for your
Why
time.
are you being retarded and going?
And also, be looking for your chance to become a member of the Prairie Grove High School Booster Club. And
I'm
remember,
done.
it's great to be a Prairie Grove Tiger.
Ethan's replacing you. Goodbye. Goodbye? Did I say goodbye? Yeah, goodbye. He's not over here. Sorry, she can't leave.
All right, we're back. 16 seconds left before we start the second half. Just want to go over some stats with us tonight. For Gravette, they're shooting 56% from the two-point range, 48% overall. They're 0 for 2 from the free throw line. 26 points for them, 2 turnovers. Prairie Grove is shooting 41% from two-point range, 39% overall. We're 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Looks like we have 8 turnovers, 26 points, and ready to play this second half. It's going to be a good second half.
Well, Lance, it is right to be a great second half, and we're going to start. As we start the third quarter, Gravette has the possession arrow, so they'll get the ball. We're all tied up at 26, so both teams have made a run. They made a 7-0 run. We made a 9-0 run. Just been back and forth, tied, and it's just been a battle throughout. They get it to Pierce, And he has Van Otterloo. He's going to set up the offense. Turner. There's Pierce. Long three off the back of the. Oh.
Our students better give him some mess over that. Because he doesn't usually miss.
That's not going to happen much, so you don't want to. There goes Sainer. They're battling inside Sainer.
I don't understand how that's not fouls.
They're letting them play, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Parker Galligan. It's going to be his second foul. Van Otterloo got down quick, and Parker did move over in front of him a little bit.
Yeah.
He was set, but he moved in front of him, so foul goes to Galligan. This will be only their third free throw shot of the game is Van Otterloo. And he makes it, so it's their first one. They're 1 of 3 from the line. 27-26, 7:30 as we're just underway here in the third quarter. Van Otterloo makes them both. And
What's our key? What's our key for the second half?
I think the key for second half is number one, we need to keep people out of foul trouble. Two, I think we keep moving the ball inside. We've had success, and Dylan's just got to start making some of those. Of course, he's getting a little bit of push in there, but I think the key is staying out of foul trouble, Lance, and then making those inside shots. There's Galligan, no good. Rebound goes to Turner. 28-26. There's Pierce. Pierce throws it up, and no good. Rebound goes to Sainer.
Now again, kind of an open shot, and just missed that.
There is Purcell, long three, no good. Rebound goes to Arguello, goes up high, and there's Galligan. Galligan, oh, and he's walked. Galligan walked. It was a good idea what Galligan was going to do, drive, and I think he kind of got caught. Good defense that time by Gravette.
Yeah.
And forced a turnover there from Galligan. And there's Pierce. He gets the ball, and it's 6.5 minutes to go here in the third. Tigers yet to score here in the second half. It's 28-26. No one's made a shot yet. It's been from the free throw line. Van Otterloo, the only points. Troutner with the ball, and there's Pierce. And Pierce, no good. Misses his third shot here in the second half.
Parker with a good rebound there. Got up pretty high.
There is Sainer, and he gets it to Tice. Purcell with the ball.
Nobody's moving. We got to have some movement down.
6 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and ball's going to be.
Wow. Definitely last touch by Black. Coach is not happy.
Oh, he's not happy. He feels like they touched the ball, and that's going to be a turnover for the Tigers. And they're going to call.
Wow, they're going to call a carry.
That's
the first carry that they've called all year long. I'm telling you.
You don't see it called very often, that's for sure.
Wow.
And I'll tell you definitely wouldn't see it, Lynch. You wouldn't see it called in the NBA for sure.
No.
You don't see that.
They don't know what that is anymore. Used to could say, you need to pack a bag because he's traveling. But there's not much of that going on either. They cannot call that.
And they call Sainer.
Wow. I'm not believing. That's 3 offensive fouls that they've called on us tonight.
There's Troutner, and there's going to be an easy basket for Pierce. Pierce with the dunk, and he gets it down. I wasn't sure if Pierce could do it. There's Arguello, thought about the 3. Tice gets it into Sainer.
Hope that doesn't scare Dylan off from shooting.
There's Arguello for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Troutner. Prairie Grove doesn't need to panic here. They're only down a couple of baskets. And now, and they're going to call Sainer.
They cannot call
God.
that. I'm telling you, that is crazy. That is crazy.
I said a big key would be foul trouble, and Sainer's picked up 2 quick ones here in the third. And I don't like that. I didn't like that call personally.
No, that was not a very good call right there, simply because of the fact that he was standing straight up and still.
This could be a chance for Gravette's largest lead of the game. They've been up 6 before. They're up 32-26. They've scored all the points here in the second half. And Turner makes it. So the largest lead of the game now 7 points, and it's Gravette. Coach Ed is not happy. Coach Ed is not happy at all. And he's giving the ref an earful, and he should.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, he should.
I mean, you know, fouls and stuff work both ways in a lot of games. But tonight, I tell you, we've got a couple of really ones that gone against us. The one that I think went against us the most was the one down here. And then for Sainer to come back on the other end.
And solid standing.
I mean, he gets called
for a bump,
for a charge on our end.
So that was a bump.
Yeah, and
they'll
then
call it a charge. We call it a bump.
And then on this end, where he probably should have got the charge called for him. (33-26), 5:05 to go. Prairie Grove yet to score here in the second half. Gravette's done all the scoring, Lance. We got to get on a little run here.
Yeah, we got to do something here. We got to come back, make this change the whole aspect. Of the
I don't
game
think
right
what we
here.
need to do though is panic here. I would keep trying to go inside, keep trying to do what we've been doing. It's been successful for us, Lance. We got to kind of keep it up. I think we could use some transition baskets. That's something, you know, if they miss a shot, we need to get down, get some transition baskets, try to close this thing down. Couple of defensive stops and some baskets. We're right back in it.
That's right.
Five minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tigers trailing 33-26. And that one's just thrown away that time.
Yeah, that's what we can't have. We just can't have that tonight.
And Tice almost with a steal there. 33-26. We want to thank our East Lab students tonight. Horstein, we got Samantha, Casey, Ethan, and Kyle on the. Kyle's a new one to the camera. Wow, Van Arloo left wide open underneath, and that stretches the lead, 35-26, and the Tigers off to a slow start here in the second half.
I don't know what Gravette's coach said in the locker room, but it made a difference. There's a steal by Pierce.
There's Pierce, and Troutner lays it up and in. All 11 points so far. Kay Absher watching tonight. Kay, thank you. And anyone else watching, please go to pgtigersonline.com, the comments page. Let us know where you're watching from. Tice gets the first basket for the Tigers in the second half, 37-28. Just keep playing tough, D. It takes a couple of defensive stops and some baskets, and the lead can be closed down pretty quick. And a big three-pointer that time by Cole Turner. And I'll tell you, with all due respect to Mr. Turner, if we're going to do it, I'd rather see him shooting the three than Pierce.
Yeah.
Tice, no good on the three, and it's 40-28. Boy, it's getting away from us quick. This time we probably got one go in our favor.
Well, I tell you, like we've been talked about many times, he lowered that shoulder. He lowered that shoulder. He was definitely coming in there with that shoulder down. So
40-28, 3:33 to go here in the third quarter. This quarter's belonged to the Gravette Lions. They've outscored the Tigers 14-2 here in this quarter. Tigers need to close strong here, and Bradley Doublehead checks in for Dylan Sainer. Weston Fitz also in. Tice pull up jumper, good. Tice, 40-30. Troutner gets the ball and back to Turner. Long three from Pierce, and he knocks it down. Boy, there's nothing to silence the crowd like a big, long three like that.
We just can't leave him open, and he's getting open way too much.
There's Bradley doublehead, in and out, no good. Troutner with the rebound. And they've really exploded here in the third quarter, 45-30. Tice drives, switches hands, and that one rolls in. Ty Tice doing all he can. 32-45, and we need some defense here to get us back in it. Doublehead. And there it is inside. That's Max Greenway.
Yeah, he got around the defensive player real easy right there.
47-32. And Doublehead with the ball to Storley. Weston Fitz for three. No good. Rebound goes to Purcell. Boy, we needed that. Now Ty Tice. He throws up the three. No good. Rebound goes to Storley. Storley's going to take it in. And now they're going to call a blocking foul on Troutner. That's going to be his third foul, I believe, with 1:32 to go. That's his third, and that could be big as we go into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it can. He's got 10 points tonight and 3 fouls. That could be big. You're exactly right. We got to have our free throws here.
Tigers are going to need a big run. They've had a 9-0 run already in the game, and they need another one. And Storley misses the free throw, and it remains 47-32. Saner's going to come back in. Doublehead goes out. Austin White comes in. (47-32). This quarter been all Gravette. Second one by Storley. This one's no good as well. And wow, Turner's going to be wide open for an easy layup. And it's 49-32. This quarter, they've scored 23 points to the Tigers 6. There's Saner. And Saner's going to get a chance for an and one. And I think that, Lance, really and truly what you have to do is just keep running the off. At this point, no reason to panic just yet. You got a whole nother quarter.
That's right.
What's hurting us right now is on the defensive side. They're getting way too many easy baskets.
Yeah, way too many. We used to call them snowbirds a long time ago.
That one's short, and Pierce is going to get it. I will tell you, floater on the way by Pierce, no good. White, no good on the rebound, and Saner, look at Saner. There's Storley, and he gets it up and in. 49-36. We need to close this thing down now, stay on him. Other than the long three by Pierce, a nice shot there. Other than the long three by Pierce, that's the only kind of bad shot they had. The rest of them have been pretty good shots. That one was a good shot. We're giving them easy baskets. There is Saner, he's inside.
I think that was a walk.
Back up by 17. I don't know, in my years I've seen this many parents be in the cheering section.
Yeah.
For the Gravette Lions. 53-36, 17.3 to go. There is Arguello for three, no good. Rebound goes to Greenway, and now Pierce. And he was not going to let Pierce get the basket, and I'm glad Derek didn't make him earn it from the line. But it's been all Gravette here in the third quarter. They lead 53. We scored 10. They've scored 27 points here and a chance to get up to 29. Big quarter here for Gravette.
Huge quarter here.
Pierce rolls that one in, 54-36. Second one on the way, and it's good. 55. They've outscored us 29-10 here in the third quarter, and two seconds left. Tice gets off the three.
No, ref waved it off.
You know, and Gravette has a big quarter. Gravette 55, Prairie Grove 36. We'll be back after this.
I wonder if Buck Lewis had any idea as to what he was starting when he sold his first Ford back in 1946. He was on the square in Fayetteville. Then Tom and Herb Lewis made the move to the current location on North College back in 1969. But through all those years, a Lewis has always been at the helm, and that tradition continues today. It's that kind of family value and heritage that makes Lewis Automotive the place to buy your next vehicle. Be it a Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, or Jeep, new or used, you can still find a Lewis standing behind every single deal. Award-winning service, 6 locations, and over 1,000 vehicles. It's amazing. A lot has changed, but the Lewis heritage and tradition continues. Lewis Automotive, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas since 1946.
Well, Lance, during the break, you and I were talking about it. In that quarter, they got off to a quick start. They got a couple baskets, and then there were back-to-back fouls on Sainer, both questionable. And one of them was the charge that was called on him, and then he came down and he thought he had a charge and didn't go his way, and so he got back-to-back fouls. And from that moment, Gravette seemed to take control of the game.
Yeah, they did. We've got to have a high-scoring quarter here.
Well, it's going to take some defensive effort as well, but we got to have baskets. Got to make every offensive possession count. Gets it to Galligan. Tice. He's going to pull up, floater, lays it up and in. Tice with another basket, 55-38.
That should have been a foul there because he jumped up and hit him with the body.
Turner with the ball. He's picked up by Galligan, and there's Pierce. He gets it inside. There's Van Otterloo, and he gets it in. I think Sainer even hit that one.
Yep.
57-38.
Somehow or another, they're getting the back door on us almost every time, getting wide open underneath the basket like that.
Sainer pull up about a 14-footer off the board. Good. 57.
There goes Pierce. We got to watch him.
And the thing with Pierce can pull up. He's got a quick release. You see that right there? That one's off. Arguello with the rebound. He can get it off so quick. 57-40. What you want to do is you can get it, find a way to get it down to 10, Lance, and then it's manageable.
Yes.
At this point, it's not overly manageable. You got to say, okay, let's see if we can get it down to 10. And keep working it. There it is. Arguello looking inside. There. Oh, he gets it up. Galligan mishandled on the pass from Sainer, and now Van Otterloo will bring it over for the Lions.
We got to get somebody on him.
Now here comes Tice. Tice floater, no good. Rebound goes to Arguello. He gets it out, back to Tice. Now there he is. Short is. And Tice comes down. 57-40. We've had a couple defensive stops, but we missed our offensive chances. We could have made the last two down. We could have pulled within 13 or 11 or so, and we just haven't been able to convert on that end, Lance. 57-40. Gravette pulled away in the third quarter. It was close throughout the first half. Van Otterloo thought about the three. Now he gives it up. Turner for three. That one's way off, but rebound goes to Pierce. He lays it up and in. Back up by 19, and Tigers just can't seem to get the gap closed. There's Arguello. Thought about the three. Now Tice will do the three. No good. Rebound's going to go to the Lions. .5:15 to go. This second half's belonged to Gravette, and there's Pierce. Oh, nice job.
call that on Leighton Smith.
I'm just going to let the camera be on the then, let people see it for themselves. What's going on here? Ty steals it. Ben Otterloo and a foul.
That's good hustle.
That was good hustle that time. And 5 team fouls on each one. We're in the fourth quarter, 5:05 to go. Tice at the line, trying to give Prairie Grove some type of spark. Free throw on the way, short by Tice. And again, free throws have been a little bit of our Achilles heel the past couple of games from guys that are pretty good free throw shooters. Tice is a good free throw shooter. Dylan's a good free throw shooter.
Yeah,
Storley's a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, we're 2 for 8.
And there it is, now 3 for 9.
3 for 9 tonight.
41-59. And there goes Troutner. And Troutner gets it, and it's a 20-point lead now for Gravette. There's Storley. He's going to pull up a 3. No good. Rebound goes to Pierce. No basket. They're going to wave off the basket, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. I believe it's going to be on Derek Arguello. 22, Arguello, that's his 3rd foul, I believe, in team 6.
No.
No, they call on Storley, so 33 Storley. It's his 1st in the team 6. And now they're going to call Troutner over the back. That's going to be his 4th foul. Boy, it'd have been nice to have him 4 fouls in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, that's 4 on him.
Arguello gets it inside, and that's going to do it. He's going to be out of the game. Saner's going to do it, and that's going to be it for Troutner tonight. That's going to be his 5th foul. That's 5, and so White's going to come in. Also going to come in is Greenway. Saner with a chance to complete the old-fashioned 3. The shot's on the way, and it's good. 61-44. And a push off on Van Otterloo, and the Tigers are going to get a chance.
Oh, that was a major push off. That was a major push off right then. We should be in bonus. Oh, I guess it's on. You don't get to shoot on offensive foul.
No, yeah, exactly. And now Tice. And a foul. And it's going to go. They'll have an opportunity to shoot. I don't know if he'll get a 1-and-1 or a shot. Well, the game up until about this point had just been a good, intense, hard-play basketball game. I'm starting to see a little bit of frustration on both sides, really.
Yeah, hey, they called that foul on Van Otterloo. That's 4 on him.
Van Otterloo now with 4. Let's take this timeout with him. 4:26, Tigers trail 44-61.
I wonder if Buck Lewis had any idea as to what he was starting when he sold his first Ford back in 1946. He was on the square in Fayetteville. Then Tom and Herb Lewis made the move to the current location on North College back in 1969. But through all those years, Lewis has always been at the helm, and that tradition continues today. It's that kind of family value and heritage that makes Lewis Automotive the place to buy your next vehicle. Be it a Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, or Jeep, new or used, you can still find a Lewis standing behind every single deal. Award-winning service, 6 locations and over 1,000 vehicles. It's amazing. A lot has changed, but the Lewis heritage and tradition continues. Lewis Automotive, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas since 1946.
Okay, it looks like Ty Tice is going to go to the line. I don't know if it's a 1-and-1 or a 2. I did not see whether they called that there. Let's see. It's a 1-and-1 that Tice will be shooting. Need to get these two down. 61-44. Tice's free throw is good. 61-45.
Yeah, next foul on Gravette will be in double bonus.
And they've got now Troutner's on the bench. We should try to pound inside, continue to do that. And now second one away by Tice. It's good. 61-46, down 15, 4:26 to go.
Somebody's open right over there. Wide open. I don't know whose man that was.
Now Pierce with the ball. And Turner, he's picked up by Storley. Sainer gets the turnover. Now here's Tice.
Oh.
Leighton Smith for three. Bottom! All of a sudden, 61-49. And the gap has been closed to 12. It's been as many as 20. Storley going for the steal. He gets it. There's Tice. To Storley. Storley up and in. It's 61-51. It's 61-51. And a timeout by Coach Peters.
Yeah.
We're going to stay with it. Listen to this crowd.
That's a quick 30-second timeout by Gravette. Hey, there's some hustle going on right here. There's some hustle going on.
Well, you know, the Tigers have found a way in all their games to be in it down the stretch at 61-51. I told you in the break, and I didn't say it on the air, we needed to get it to 10 within 3 minutes to go. We got it at a 3.5 mark. Now another defensive stop and a turn, and all of a sudden it's a game again.
That's right. That's exactly right. I'm telling you, we're fired up.
The intensity has turned up. And while White stands 6'7", he's not quite, I mean, he's a good ball player. I don't want to take anything away. Not quite as probably as Troutner, but definitely good. But I think that, you know, we can kind of pound inside without Troutner in the game. Now here's Van Arterloo. And now Pierce with the ball. And stolen by Leighton Smith. Leighton Smith with a steal.
That's right. That was a good hustle on Leighton. Good steal.
Storley drives.
Be smart. Be
Pull
smart.
up by Storley. Good.
Yes, sir.
61-53. 61-53. 3:15 to go. Pierce with the ball. And they're going to call Storley with a foul. The foul on, he fouled Greenway.
It's all right. That's a 1-on-1.
So it's a 1-and-1. That's Storley's second foul. 3:07 to go, 61-53.
That didn't really hurt us a lot.
Well, it won't hurt us a lot if we can get a rebound on this free throw.
Storley's got 2 fouls.
2 fouls, 17 fouls. And it's 61-53. Greenway, shot on the way, no good. Rebound's going to go to Storley. The chance to cut it to 6.
Let's play smart, boys. Let's slow it down. Let's make our plays. We got 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes, 61. There's Tice, got a lane, guys it up, and in! 61-55! It's a 6-point lead. Van Arterloo gets it. And now Turner with the ball. There's Pierce with it.
That was a little reckless pass. They recovered, but it was a little reckless.
Pierce with the ball. He's looking. Tigers playing good D. Tice. Whoa. 2:18 to go. 61-55. Coming into the game is Jackson Soule. 61-55, 2:18 to go here in the ball game. Tigers were down at 1 point by 20 in this quarter. There is Pierce. And they're going to call, that's cheesy. A cheesy call there. It'll be a 1-and-1. 2:12 to go, 61-55. Leighton Smith's second foul. Into the game is going to be Tanner Purcell coming in for Leighton.
That was good hustle on Leighton's part. Got to give him a hand for that that time he was in.
Pierce. He knocks it down, so it's 62-55. .62-55, 2:12 to go. The Tigers down by 20 at one point. Now got it down to 6, now at 8, and the Tigers have the ball. Here comes Tice. Arguello. Purcell. Oh, had a chance inside for Sainer there for a moment. There's Purcell looking inside, trying to look for Sainer. Gets it, and Pierce gets the steal. Pierce saw that coming, and he just kind of baited him almost, waited for him to do it. Smart play by Pierce. And now Arguello gets the steal, and here comes Purcell. And on the floor, they're going to call Soule for the foul, and so Purcell will go to the line with 1:44, 63-55. This is very much like the other night. We were down by this just the other night, Lance.
We were. Yeah, we were.
He gets a chance to shoot two. Tigers are in the double bonus the rest of the way. 63-55. Purcell, no good.
Boy, these are key. These free throws are key here at the end of the game.
63-55.
Especially when we're in double bonus, we need to hit every free throw we can.
Purcell, second one on the way. This one's good. Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. I think I'm going to have to take a timeout to catch a breath here, Lance, for the final 1:44. We'll be back after this.
CLOROX. Just hearing the name and you automatically think of the word clean. And CLOROX is a lot more than just bleach. The CLOROX family of products has something for the home, the business, professional grade, and more. No matter what the environment, CLOROX has the product you need to meet your unique challenges. From the bathroom and the kitchen with Pine Sol and 409 to the laundry room with the standard CLOROX bleach. And even if you're on the go with the CLOROX wipes, you know the name stands for clean. Dirt and germs don't stand a chance as long as you're equipped with the family of CLOROX products. CLOROX, proud sponsors of Tiger athletics and activities.
We've got to play some tight defense here.
Boy, they left him open, and now, he walked. He walked. He did.
Yeah.
A walk by Van Otterloo, and now the Tigers with the chance to cut it down to 5, possibly 4. So big offensive possession this time for the Tigers.
Yeah, we got to have a shot. We got to have a 2. We got to have a 3. 3 would be better right here.
If you can get a basket, that's what you want. That'll keep the momentum going for you. He gets it into Sainer. Sainer goes up and no good. Nice,
we've got to have that.
Good defense that time by White. He made Sainer kind of take it up a little higher than he wanted to, and now Gravette can just play with it out here. We're going to have to foul, and Arguello will foul with 1:21. Sainer had it where he wanted it, and nice defense that time by White. White forced him to go a little high, and Sainer unable to convert. 22 is Arguello. He's got 3 fouls, and this will be a 1-and-1 by Jackson Soule. 63-56, no good, but the rebound goes to White. And Storley didn't box out that time. And that's a big shot. That might do it with 1 minute to go, 1 minute and 9, 65-56. The Tigers, there it is, Arguello. Purcell, long 3, no good. Rebound, Storley. Storley gets it out to Tice. Tice with a 3. In and out. That's probably going to do it. Boy, every time I think it's going to be over, we get a turnover go our way. Well, we need a busted 3. We had the chances there. 65-56. Galligan's in, Sainer's out. He's got 3-point shooters in here. Everybody in here is a 3-point shooter right now, Lance.
Yep. Got to have a 3-point.
And now here is Tice. Tice going to drive. He's stripped, gets it out. Galligan for 3. That's off the mark.
That's a foul.
But he's fouled.
That's a foul.
He's fouled by number 35, Cole Turner. That'll be 3 shots for Galligan. He could close the lead to 6 here. 39.4 seconds. That's his first foul. 39-4, Galligan from the line. He's got 3 free throws. First one's on the way. Got it.
It's important, super important. I don't know if we can come all the way back, but 3 points will help.
65-57. Galligan's second one on the way. It's good. 65-58. He can make it a 2-possession game here, Lance, if he can make this shot.
Got to have some hustle right now.
65-58. Last one no good. Rebound's going to go to Gravette. And I believe that might do it for Arguello tonight. That may have been his 5th. No, that's right. They called one on Storley that I thought they called on Arguello, so that's going to be 4. Pierce is at the line. 65-58. Tigers clinging to it, their hopes right now. Pierce makes it 66-58. That one's good. Back to 9-point lead with 36.5 to go. Here comes Tice quickly down the court. Throws up a 3. Bottom! 67-61, Lance. They won't go away. They just will not go away.
That's right. Keep coming. Keep coming. 31.5 seconds. Keep coming. Don't quit until the last buzzer rings.
Tice has 10 points this quarter. How many has he got for the game?
19.
19 for the game is Tice, and he's played his heart out, as has all the boys really tonight. They've played hard. They had a big breakdown in the third quarter, Lance, and I think that really hurt.
That hurt us real bad. They outscored us, 23-6 in the third quarter? I mean, it was incredible.
29-10 in the third quarter.
29-10.
And they got up by, the thing is, they were up by as many as 20 in this quarter at one point. And the Tigers have stormed back to pull within 6. But, boy, if we just had another 4 minutes, we might have a shot here, Lance.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Oh, they'll play till the last buzzer, I'm sure.
61-67. And the Tigers, he calls a timeout, and Coach Ed gets it with 67-61, 27 seconds. We got a possession, Lance.
There's a turnover right there by Gravette. Real quick turnover.
I think we almost baited that time. We baited Pierce.
Yep.
He knew he wanted that deal, wanted the overhead pass. We collapsed in on him, and then from the backside we were able to get it. 67-61, 27 seconds.
They definitely want to keep it into Pierce because, of course, even if he gets fouled, he can make the
Absolutely.
Free throws. We've got to dominate. We've got to close him down in this last.
Well, we need a basket this possession.
Yes, we do.
It would be nice to hit a 3 here. You pulled within, then you've got a 1-possession game. But a 2-pointer here doesn't kill you if you can make another turnover. I mean, because you've got to keep it where you have a shot. I know we're going to try to shoot the 3. We're going to have 3-pointers in there all the way. 3-point shooters in there all the way.
We have to have 2 3-point shots. We're down by 6 points. We've got to have it.
Well, we could close here with a big one here. And Lance, every game's been like this for us. We've been in it this last minute. There's been hope.
Yep.
If the Tigers, they got Weston Fitz, who's also a good 3-point shooter in the game. There's Tice with the ball. There's Arguello. He gets off a 3. No good. Rebound's going to go. Jump ball, and they're going to call a foul.
Wow.
Number 4 is Max Greenway. He called a jump ball first and then changed his mind and went for the foul with 20 seconds. He makes these two, it's almost impossible. He rattles it home. That's probably going to do it. That's a 3-possession game now.
Yep.
He makes them both. 3-possession game. And now the Tigers going to take an absolute miracle. There's Leighton Smith for 3. Bottom! (69-64). I don't know if Coach Ed has another timeout or not.
Yeah, I show him as having one, but I don't know. That's the 5th foul on Derek.
Well, I think what you want here is this, Lance. If he can make if he only makes one, you get down, you get a 3. If you have the timeout, you got a shot. If you don't have a timeout left, it's pretty much over because they can let it go. But it'll take a miracle down the stretch here. Pierce makes it in. 70-64. If he makes this 3 possessions at 8.1 would be virtually impossible. 70-64. And he makes them both. That's probably going to do it. Tice with a long 3. No good. Rebound up and in by Jones. 71-66. Well, that's going to do it. The final score, 71-66. Gravette hangs on. They had a 20-point lead at one point, Lance. We got it down to 5 and had a couple of chances to get it closer. Not quite able to do it. It was a good game tonight. Both teams played hard. Congratulations to Gravette Lions. Congratulations, Prairie Grove, for a hard-fought battle.
Yeah, definitely.
They played hard. So that's going...
Not necessary. I know.
Well, I'm going to take a break here, and we will go to break, and we'll come back, and we'll start the girls' game.